Hang on. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, don't like that. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? You want to go inside? I'm out here partying. It's Chicka Boom, Chicka Boom. Hey, Faye, how you doing? Hey, Semka. Came out here to do some Chicka Boom with you. Hey, Christine. World Wide Web. Hey, Luna, how you doing? I fell asleep. Did a bunch of shit around here today. Got that new attachment. Hot one today. Nice thunder. That lightning strike scared the shit out of me. You know, they happen right around here all the time. I'm talking about within 50 yards. I'm not kidding you. All this stuff to hit, and they blast around here all the time. It's Chicka Boom, Chicka Boom. Now Marty says that maybe I shouldn't build the living quarters in the warehouse. Because he said, like, down the road, what if stuff was getting worked on and I was sleeping in? Hey, Frisky. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Christine. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, we had some pretty good rain here, I'll tell you that. I think it was. I threw 2 Chinese egg rolls off the back for the animals. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I was cool with the warehouse. I was excited about that. Yeah, they're constantly changing. He just thought that, like, if work was getting done in there down the road, I don't know. Look at the blooming flower. I put some plant fluid on these flowers today. Look at the rose bush blooming. It's Chicka Boom, Chicka Boom. Chicka Boom Boom. Hey, Lillian, how you doing? Marty's wife tried to cuddle with Daisy today, and she nipped at her. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Out here listening to the insects. The din of the insect world is dying down as we head into the fall slowly. Yeah, she sure does. She's always kind of been like that. She hasn't done that in a long time, though. Oh, yeah. Tiffany, you doing anything with your channel? You interviewing anybody or anything? Hey, Stacy. Yeah, it's these summer nights. You'd really like them down here, Stacy. No mosquitoes. I shouldn't say there aren't any, but very few. They're flowering. I put some Miracle Grow on all this stuff today. Gonna really set some records with growth. Yeah, modular home. It just seems so cheap and junky. The windows are junk. You got to replace them, even if you take care of them. Nothing goes wrong. It's just so junky. Yeah, they're junk. I mean, they're getting better, but they're still junk. Just bolt two halves together. Oh, you did? Oh, you did, Tiffany. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I say, a real place. Yeah, I don't. I just every one I've been in. I mean, they look okay. You know, they always trick people with a big master bath and jacuzzi and all that stuff. The rest of it's just a piece of junk. I guess I'll have to get off my ass and start doing that. Yeah, a lot of insects down here. It's Chicka Boom Boom Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to get that Skylink in 2023 fast internet. So I guess I can wait that long. Oh, they do, Simka? Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about threats on YouTube because if somebody's really out to get you, that's the last thing they're doing is threatening you and giving you a chance to prepare. They're not going to do shit, which is why they just run their big mouths on YouTube. I wouldn't. I mean, you can do what you want. And I don't blame you from taking a rest from YouTube, but you don't need to worry about any of these pussies. Yeah, just ignore it. They're scared of their own shadow. You just got to get into playing foosball more. Yeah. I think Don't Like That can hook you up with a refurbished table. Yeah. You'll get used to it as time goes on. I mean, it won't bother you. A year from now, you won't even care what they say. Yep, fuck them. Feed them fish eyes, what Rita says. Yep. They're not going to do shit. They started channels and nobody watched them, and then they got mad at you after their feelings got hurt. We'll get Rita up here we'll have a world champion foosball event down here. We'll have Rita from the south, Tiffany from the north, bring Frisky in from the west, get Simpkin from the east. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. I'd rather play foosball than pool. I'll challenge anybody from foosball. You better bring your earplugs when you're playing me. I score from with my goalie. I'll bust the feet off two of your defensive players and still score and damn near knock a hole out the back of the goal on your end. You think a damn firecracker went off. You can come down here and play, Simka. It's going to be fun because everybody's going to have fun. There's going to be no winners and no losers because it'll be camaraderie. Yeah. You think you have your neighbors calling. If I came up there and played you in foosball, they'll think it's gunshots going off. I'm not shitting you. Yeah, but the usual rules, yeah. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get Don't Like That to hook us up. And we'll just have like a laundry basket full of balls. So we won't get into that scoring and all that shit. When it goes in the goal, we just put another one out there. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be Chicka Boom. Today I went to the John Deere dealership. And I was talking to this guy that works on these skid steers. A new crated motor's 45 grand for one of those things. Yeah, a bit of zip line. We'll do that. Tiffany, you come down here and I'll invite you down here as my friend, and then I'll upload a bunch of videos. Look at this Muslim on this zip line. This Muslim, she's supposed to be praying. She's playing foosball. I'll start stalking you too from Georgia. Muslim plays foosball, skips prayers. Won't that be cool, Tiffany? You could make some hummus. Bring some of those spices from Palestine with you too. Yeah, you'd like it, Rita. Yeah, it'd be a good time. Clutch those pearls, Rita. It'd be a good time. You know how to play foosball, Blue? Yeah, I think you'd be a quick steady. I think you would be. Oh, I believe it. A good one. Those good ones are heavy. Yeah. Then I want to play some of that football where you like put the players on it and you turn it on and it vibrates. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fun too. Rita, you think you'd be into that? Yep, quarter for 15 minutes. Yeah, it'd be a good time. Yep. Good. Yeah, we could do it. Then we could go outside and play jarts. Everybody's got to wear safety goggles. That'd be fun. Chicka boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That'll be my inspirational message to myself. Better get going. Yeah, we're not getting any younger. You been watching any of those shows they've been putting on TV lately about sharks? Like Shark Week, stuff like that? It's kind of interesting. I guess a bull shark is the hardest biter of them all. Yeah, I got to get moving on it. The thing about it is yeah, I'll get moving on it. Maybe I'll get an old airliner fuselage and make a home out of it. Oh, you'd rather have salsa? Yeah, Shark Week's kind of cool. Yeah, I was swimming around. They say now, as it turns out, there's these toxins that they think these sharks are suffering from. There's quite a few of them in Lake Okeechobee from fertilizer. And now they're saying when they're doing these blood draws and they're looking at these places where they have an increase in shark attacks, that they think it might have something to do with toxins. I think those big sharks, though, especially those big great white sharks, that's like the coolest looking thing ever. I'll tell you one thing I'm a little stumped on. Not a big deal, but a little stumped, not big stumped. I got to check it out. I haven't done it yet. Is these black walnut leaves look a lot like pecan leaves. And the other day I was walking into these, what I thought were 3 big pecan trees. And I picked it up and it looked like a walnut to me. Now I got Marty double guessing it. Does anybody know the difference between a black walnut leaf and a pecan leaf? I didn't think black walnut trees grew this tall. Yeah, I don't want to do campers too much. I want to just build a place. I like this place right here. This is a cute little house, a wood porch, metal roof. I'm sure I could get him to sell me this one. I'd be cool with that. Knolls all over. We'll just come down here and party. Just sit right here and relax. Didn't your sister have a camper that she was going to sell, Christine, last summer? Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty cool place. This is only 8 years old. It's just a cute little place. Yeah, they feed all the time. It's amazing how many of these bull sharks nail people in really shallow water. Yeah, Reed Ranch. We'll turn it into a nudist camp while you guys are down here. Everybody will play badminton nude. We'll get some gummies out, your favorite beer. Get your inhibitions out the window. I hope you guys have all used that FlightAware app you can get free on Google Play Store. I think you'd really enjoy it. Plus, it shows the weather good. FlightAware. Like right now, if I heard a plane going over, I'd punch that, and then I'd push planes near me, showing when it took off, where it's going, how fast it's going, altitude, when it's going to get there. It's free too, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in your memory. Yeah, bring the sunscreen bucket. Oh, cool. I went to the Walmart today in Madison. It's way nicer than the Thompson. I like going to Thompson better, though. The traffic up there's a bitch. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like Atlanta traffic, but I'd rather go where there's no traffic. Wednesday, I'm going to go see my gal and get some of that Brunswick shrimp. I'm going to boil 2 pounds of shrimp. I'll take a video of it this time because I'm telling you, these shrimp are so good. You got to devein them, and which is a pain in the ass, but I'll do it. Oh, they do, Christine. Yeah, barbecue. I found pretty good barbecue. That place I ate the other day, that I think it was Capital up in Lexington. That wasn't that great. It was okay. There's a place in Chattanooga. Marty and his wife actually went to the trouble to get me a to-go dinner, then bought a cooler and some ice because it tasted so good. They wanted me to try it. And I will say this, it was exceptional barbecue. It's at 75 and 24. I think it's called Sweets. But anyway, you know, you can buy brisket by the pounds. Plus, I got a fire roasted jalapeno. My opinion. I don't really care. If I want something, I'll get it. But I think it was overpriced. What do you think they charge for a pound of brisket? Actually, it was a pound of pulled pork. Pound of pulled pork. How much do you think they charge for per pound of pulled pork? I thought it was nuts. But I will say it was really good. And I think it's because it was like shredded really fine. It wasn't big chunks. Maybe it was just great seasonings. I don't know, but I ate the hell out of it. Yeah, $50 a pound. I thought that was nuts. The most I've ever seen it was $28 a pound. And that's a lot for pork. But pork's very labor intensive when you're doing that pulled pork stuff. Yeah, you're right. Yep, $50. You know, I had an airline pilot buddy of mine. He was third in seniority at Delta about 5 years ago. And he retired, and I went to his retirement party. And they had a pig roast there. And I got there early, and, we got a hotel, and I was going to spend the night as much at pilots drinking. Not like the old days, though, telling pilot stories. The FAA was there, too, so I had to kind of cool it. How you doing? How's it going?
Bring your whiner out.
She's whining?
Yeah.
Daisy, I'm going to beat your ass. Sorry about that. Did she wake you up?
No.
Yeah, she didn't want to come out when I want her. Sometimes you'll let her out.
Look.
Yeah, sometimes you'll let her out. And she was I've asked her to go out. I had her out here a little while ago.
Yeah.
She didn't even go pee. She's
I'm
about...
trying to make things and it ain't working.
No. She's about ready to get her... No, she's like that, man. She's about ready to get her skull cracked. She didn't want to cuddle, did she? When you look at her and it looks like she's looking like she's going to get electrocuted, it's time to quit petting. You know what I mean? That blank, nervous stare. You shouldn't.
She climbed up on me and laid down.
Like cuddle? Shit. Daisy, it's not nice to bite her. She's just trying to be friendly. Yeah, sorry about that.
Is it nice?
Beautiful. 72.
Is it really?
Yeah, it hasn't been this cool in a while. Shut up before I bust your skull. Come on up here. Come on. She is such a pain in the ass.
She's a good dog.
You better, come on, you want up here? All right, come on. Good girl.
That's so funny.
Put her teeth on Kelly. Well, at least she didn't bark it. Sorry about that.
She doesn't bother me, Tom. You don't have to apologize.
Anyway, what I was going to say is I got there early, and I saw them taking that pig off, after they roasted it, and it grossed me out so bad I couldn't eat it. I thought it was really gross looking, just skinning this thing and putting it in these big aluminum buckets. I just ate vegetables and stuff. Grossed me out. Yeah, Marty is a super good guy, man. This guy, I could get that F450 right now and go and run it into the side of the John Deere tractor. And I could go inside and I could say, hey, I really fucked up. I was out here drinking and talking to people on YouTube, and I hit the gas instead of the brake. He said, well, what happened? I'd say, well, I wrecked the front of the 450 and I wiped out the brand new tractor. He'd say, do you need a ride somewhere tomorrow? Yeah, he doesn't get mad about anything. Yeah, I went through the steel gloves with her when I first got her. Kelly tried to cuddle with her. Daisy, why are you trying to bite Kelly? That wasn't nice, hon. I can see it coming, though. It hasn't happened. I thought that was all behind us. When Daisy gets this blank stare and she's like looking away from somebody trying to pet her, you better quit petting. Now, we'll give Daisy credit. What she'll do is she'll nip and then just put her teeth against your skin, but not bite you. So it's better than it used to be. No, nothing gets to Marty. Nothing gets to Marty. Nothing bothers him. Nothing gets to him at all. Zero. Are you waiting? He gave a little black girl. We were coming out of Walmart today, and I don't know how much he gave her, probably $50. We were coming out of Walmart's, and he had some cash in his hand. There was a black lady and her daughter walking by, and he said, "Hey, here you go." He said, "Buy yourself something nice." And the little kid said, "Wow, thank you." Now this isn't my friend. This is Marty's friend. I can text anybody that's interested in it. But this guy texted Marty his investments for the day. Remember I told you, like, people with money live different than people without? And he's got $121,670,000 in his stock portfolio. And yesterday he made $768,000 in a day, which he considered a bad day. Oh yeah, you can have it, Christine. Yeah. Is Luna going to bed now? I put it on there, Christine. I can tell you. It's all spread out. Now this guy has lost $4 million in a day too, in one day. Yeah, isn't that crazy? 121 million. I'll text it to you, Bo. Yeah, 65 years old, single. He's got a bunch of friends, not with that kind of money, but he's got lots of them with 25 million, 40 million, that kind of stuff. No, it's crazy money, isn't it? That's why I was telling you guys a few months ago that when you get into that level, you're at such an advantage for buying. You're such an advantage. It's unbelievable. Way more than like the average person. Yeah, and all these guys right now, they'll tell you this if you're friends with them. They're waiting for the market to tank. They're waiting for this bubble to pop, and they'll go out and drop 50 million on foreclosures like it's nothing. Even though when we had the last bust, like in 2007, 2008, all these guys will tell you they made just crazy money. Crazy money. These banks hit the panic button. Oh, wow, Christine. Oh, that's cool, John. But when you can do that, like, I keep thinking of these ideas. First, I was thinking of opening a liquor store here. Marty always talks me out of this stuff. This guy knows how to make money. I mean, he does really well with the company he owns. But I'm convinced, in knowing him, the money isn't property. But you gotta have $2 or $3 million. You can flip houses and make 20 grand here and 30 grand there and work like a fucking slave. But the way these guys do it, they go looking around. They buy 300 acres. They pay cash for it. They go in there, they clear it, they improve it. Maybe they bring in sewers. Maybe they'll get it rezoned. And then they break it up into 5, 10, 3, or whatever you have. And then you sell it. That's how you make the money. Him and his brother just had a place not far from here where they bought 500 acres. They took 100, split it up, it's sold for everything, took another 100, they're going to make a parking truck stop out of it, where trucks can park. Anyway, when it was all said and done, it paid for the truck stop thing that's going to get done, and they ended up with 300 acres for free, and God knows what they're going to get for that. And that's all because they could afford to buy that big chunk of property without having to finance it. They didn't need to go through a bank. And new, young, rich people, they'll start out by financing thing to people. He said they're all beyond that now. They don't want to hold the paper to anything. But anyway, I think of a liquor store and then I want to do this. He said, there's no money in any of that shit. He said, you do not want employees. He said, I'm going to show you how to do it. This is what you do. We go out, buy 100 acres. It's just you and me fucking around with this equipment. Maybe we'll pay to have it cleared. He said, there's no money in doing stuff yourself. Pay to have it all done. It's tax deductible. Buy 100 acres, go in there, have it cleared, get it rezoned, bust it up, and you could end up making like 2 million, 3 million bucks. You never had any employees. You never had any payroll. You never had insurance to buy. You never had a payment you had to worry about. So you see the difference? That's the advantage. Yeah, she was. Good night, Rita. Hey, Kim. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, the guy with the stock market, he has money on other things too. So yeah, normally he would do that, but these big investors, these big heavy guys, they don't need the money, so they're in it for the long haul. They got money on other things. You can't have it both ways. I mean, minus a crystal ball. And most of these guys, these stock portfolios they've had, they got in when that stock was way less than it's ever going to bottom out now. So when you've had it that long, it's still been a good investment for them. It wouldn't be a good investment for someone that bought it now or that bought it 5 years ago, but it would be for one of these guys. Daisy's girl want to be out here with Dad listening to the bugs. Yeah, that's the good girl. Oh, that's the Daisy. Oh, that's a good Daisy. Daisy said, I got enough friends already. I don't want any more. That's my good little Daisy. And my good little biting girl, Chompers. You didn't put the chompers on the face, did you, hon? You didn't clamp the chompers down on the fingers, did you? Huh? You didn't sink the teeth in the flesh, did you? That was a good girl. Daisy did give a good warning. Daisy gave a very good warning. Good girl, honey. I got it. I got you, babe. I got you. I got you, big guys. She has, but she is kind of like independent. She really likes Marty a lot. He can do anything with her. Make her swallow a pill, give her a shot. Yeah, she's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl, honey. Good girl. Yeah, Detroit was getting too bad. You see, they've been having lots of shootings there. Cops getting shot. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? What part of Ontario? Oh, cool. Good for you. You're lucky to be living over there. Cool. Oh, Rita's turning into an early birdie. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Yeah, it's nothing. Well, Jupiter ought to be coming up over the horizon. I can't tell if it's overcast or stars tonight. I can't wait till we get these lights turned off. Oh, that's my baby, honey. That's my girl. You guys hear me? Did Luna go to Betty Bye? Good girl, huh? Oh, she did? Oh, okay. There's the nipper. I was talking to this mechanic on these 333 Gs, these skidsters we have. They're like crazy expensive now. This guy told me if you take care of them. I learned a lot talking to this guy today. He wasn't too friendly at the beginning, but he got friendly as I talked to him more. And he showed me how to take the cab up. He said that all those components underneath the hood and the trunk are all waterproof. He said so you can take a hose and you can spray a pressure washer. You can clear all that shit out of there. Spray the outside of the filters, that kind of thing. No, it's weird, Tracy. I get a mosquito here and there, but not very many. And I attribute that, and I could be wrong, to no water. That's why I don't want to build a pond near my place. Man, I never, once in a while, I do get a mosquito bite here and there, but like maybe one or two, like every other night. And I think that's because there's no water. They can't make it. They can't lay eggs. Yeah, I like the night dweller. I like nights like this. When I get my place set up, it's going to be like perfect, man. It's going to be way better than this. I don't like these southern ponds. I've told you that. But I am going to put some really good bird feeders. I'm going to put some night cameras. And by that time, I should have good internet. I still, I've bred birds commercially and dromedary camels single hump. I still have a bug sometime to want to breed stuff, but in good conscience, I just can't do it. I don't want to do anything for slaughter, even though I eat meat. And I don't want to do anything for pets because I just don't want to raise shit and then give it to some douchebag that happens to have enough money to afford it. Oh, really, Tracy? Yeah, it's fucking bullshit for insurance. That's crazy. You ought to both quit your jobs and go on Medicaid. That way everything's paid for, no deductible. $800 a month for insurance. What a joke. Health insurance. That's one thing people don't know what they're talking about. They say, well, Canada, their health insurance is paid. It's also, this, living over in Northwest Ontario, but you guys also pay income tax up the yin-yang. They tax the hell out of you in Canada, and it's to pay for that health care. Everybody thinks it's free. It's not. Tracy, how do you feel about the health care over there? Are you happy with the way it goes? Daisy's got health care, me. She just had to get her bladder operated on. She only pees once or twice a day now, don't you, hon? You pee once or twice a day. Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah, 400. That's such bullshit, man. That's after tax dollars, too. And it's not deductible. It's crazy. Yeah, she does. That's how it is. That's what it is. Even Marty, he's got like insurance, like $10,000 deductible or some shit. Because they're all like so crazy expensive and they beat you down out of everything anyway. Oh, really, Tracy? You're kidding me. Oh, wow. Well, our wait times are pretty long for ER too. So you're not happy with it? Yeah. Oh, are you, Tracy? I thought you guys funded that through income tax. Oh, really? But isn't that a form of income tax as opposed to being said? I mean, it doesn't matter what you call it. You know, over here we pay it in insurance premiums, but I always thought they got it through you guys with income tax. Yeah, that's what my supplement and my supplement and my prescription's about 400 a month. Fucking bullshit. I haven't even hardly used it. Yeah, it is. Go pay 40. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different world now. That's nuts. Yeah, but I think it's usually the other way around. I think more people from Canada go to the U.S. to get surgery than vice versa because of what Tracy just said. I tell Marty we should just turn this into a big commune. Let me ask you this. If you guys knew you could come to a place and you could get a nice house on a nice piece of property that was totally secured and you'd have access to like 235 acres and you just wouldn't need to worry like you would living in a typical scenario, do you think you'd do it if it was affordable and everybody just minded their own business and there was one way in and one way out and you weren't right next to somebody? No, Simka said it the other way around. You think you'd do it, Dave? You wouldn't do it, Simka? Yeah. That's what we're going to do down here. I mean, I do a little bit down here, but not that much. I mean, I don't have to do anything down here, but I do because I just like, I got lucky down here. So what are you just going to do? Like sleep in till 2 o'clock every day and watch TV and drink beer all night and not do anything? I mean, who would put up with that? Oh, Canadians come here. Yeah, that's the right. Canadians come here. That's right. But that's because of the weight. Right. No, I don't. I haven't talked to anybody from Detroit. Oh, Tiffany, I do. That's about it. Yeah, there's a big indoor pool being built, which I don't care about. Marty's building a big indoor pool. Oh, really, Simka? That bothers you, huh? Yeah, I got lucky. Anthony's good. I just talked to him the other day, Rob. I think I successfully talked Marty out of a bigger tractor. Yeah, I saw that. No, Marty bought our tickets in Des Plaines, which is where the winning ticket for that Mega Millions was purchased. He was only a half mile away. I mean, you might as well be on the other side of the world. But it's just interesting that he happened to be in Des Plaines, Illinois, bought $150 worth of tickets, and that's where the winning ticket was sold. Yeah, a billion. Yeah, it's fun, tractors. Yeah, a billion. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that crazy, Nicole? Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, wouldn't that be fun, Nicole? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it was sugars. Yep, that's right. Yep. Have you heard of it before, Blue? Yeah, it's nuts, Christine. Yeah, I think that'd be fun to do, Simka. Yeah, sugars, that's what it is, yeah. Really good. Oh, assuming they have good ratings. Yeah, it's true, Simka, you're right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tell people all the time, if it's under 4.3, don't bother going there. What do people bitch about there? The price? Yeah, she'd have to quit working though, Simka. Good old Southern charm. Oh, okay. No, they don't, Christine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true, Simka. Yeah, you're right. Oh, great reviews. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, Christine. Yep. It's getting worse. I'm gonna go in and get another beer. Wanna go inside? You wanna go beddy? Wanna go bed? Get down there now so you don't bug your ass. You all come back now, you hear? You all come back now, you hear?
Come on. Good girl. Good girl, huh?
What are you taking, Xanax, Christine? You don't come back now, huh, dog? You here? Yeah, anxiety. Who doesn't have it? Yeah, it's hard to get prescribed though now. Oh, that's interesting, Simka. Huh. Christine, get your doctor to write you a prescription for trazodone. Yeah, I didn't realize it was so cheap. Yeah, good luck getting somebody to write it for you. Yeah, that's so stupid, Simka. Who made that rule up? Yeah, you need to get another doctor then, Christine. She probably thinks you're drug shopping. Yeah, there's better thing. Get some trazodone, some Remeron, Christine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. A Bible Belt. No, I get it, Bloom. It's these right-wing Christian kooks. It's the same reason why you're not going to see marijuana for medicinal marijuana legal in Georgia, because these right-wing Christian kooks. They think everybody's going to turn into a heroin addict. Yeah, that's what everybody says. It's very easy to get addicted to Xanax. Yeah, is it still like that, Semka, down there? Hey, MJ, how you doing? Yeah, alcohol is actually very bad for sleep, even in small amounts. Oh, good for them. Oh, wow. Just think of all these poor suckers that can't join the chat because they got to go to some job they can't stand in the morning. I want to go back to that John Deere dealership tomorrow and give that guy $100 for like sharing a lot of good knowledge with me. He gave me $1,000 worth of advice on this bullshit that I drive around here. Yeah, you need another doctor. Your doctor doesn't want to give you any benzodiazepines. I'll bet you money, Christine, and I could be wrong. I'll bet you money it's because they're worried about your drinking. Yeah, it's a whole nother ballgame. Legal, not decriminalized. That's interesting, Blue. Thanks. Making mushrooms legal, not just decriminalizing them. Big difference. Yeah, but I'll bet you money it's linked to drinking, Christine, and that she's just, your doctor's just not going to go the extra mile. I got some advice for anxiety. Just pack up 3 days worth of clothing. Leave your computer and all your camera equipment at home and head south. It's worked for me. Yeah, you need another doctor. But when you're filling out that part about alcohol consumption, you better fudge that a little bit. Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, it may be Frisky. Christine, you're fucking yourself by telling the truth on drinking. Hey Pam, how you doing? Yeah, a lot of people can't. Yeah, anxiety will do that to you. Oh, well, we talked about the 333G and changing the filters and changing the tracks, and he showed me how to take the cab off, and he showed me where the fuel filter is at, what a nightmare it is, and he told me I could call him if I ever have any questions, which is huge. He told me he just had a job 2 months ago and spent 40 hours diagnosing this fucking thing. He told me a lot of little tidbits, tricks. I'm telling you, man, this skid steer, this 333G, it's the biggest one John Deere makes, and I'm not exactly the most mechanical guy in the world. You know, I never even fucked with this shit. Blue collar stuff. I mean, I change oil and shit like that, but nothing like heavy duty. But, you know, I'm out here beating off, nothing to do, so the least I can do is maintain this equipment and drive it. And you look at a fucking owner's manual, the goddamn thing's 4 inches thick. So I realized soon that, you know, just maintaining one of these things isn't exactly easy. You wouldn't believe the bullshit you've got to go through to just access some of this stuff. The shit you got to take off. You need pneumatic tools and all sorts of shit. So rather than, you know, spend 9 hours reading about it, I just asked this guy. He gave me his number. He said, you ever get in a jam, just give me a call. It's like, fuck, will I ever? No, I can't play any music because I'm out on my phone and there's like none to play. Sorry. I don't have any access to it. So, you know, I just heard over there like metal in that one abandoned old slave's house. You know, if I had to guess, and I don't know this for sure, I think it's a raccoon or a possum and they're fucking around. and they spooked the turkey vulture. And the turkey vulture goes out through the roof, a crack in the roof, and his wings scrape the metal as he gets up on top of the roof in case he has to fly. I'll bet you that's what it is. Yeah, there's some pretty good studies on long-term use of Benadryl for sleeping and dementia. Yep. No, you need to try trazodone or Remeron, Christine. It's cheap. And they use them both off-label for sleep. I told you that before. Trazodone or Remeron. You'll sleep like a fucking baby. Benadryl's fucking bullshit. It's got a long half-life. You'll fall asleep and you'll be groggier than hell till noon. Yeah, I don't feel like such a failure. It's genetics, man. You couldn't do shit about it. Get some Remeron or trazodone. Hey, Christine, call your doctor tomorrow and say you talked to a friend that had really good luck with Remeron and trazodone off-label for sleep. It's like you can get a whole month's supply for $4 at Walmart, either one of them. No, try one of those too. It's easy. Oh, really? Yeah, I tried Ambien one time. That did not work for me. Actually, I ruined a $1,600 laptop on that. One thing I think I've learned over the years, and that is my depression isn't because of anything but bad genes. It's not because my wife's tits were too big or too small, or because I lived in the wrong place, or I didn't have the right car, or my house wasn't right, or it was too hot or too cold. It's just the way it is. It colors everything. Yeah, that's right, Simka. That's it. Bingo, Simka. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I had one of those crazy Ambien stories, yeah. Christine, get the Remeron onto the trazodone. I think half these people that end up getting shot by cops are having anxiety attacks. I mean, I'm not anti-law enforcement or anything like that, but all of a sudden you're having a bad day, shit's going south, you get laid off, fucking missed an insurance payment, they wouldn't fill your prescription, now you get pulled over for doing 10 over, the cop's a fucking dick, and then it just escalates. It's like he wants you to get out of your car. You don't think that simply doing 10 over has anything to do with getting out of your car, and it just escalates. You get tased. It just all goes south after that. It's crazy. Oh, you're welcome, Christine. Yeah, Simka's right about that. You're exhausted. Your deep sleep isn't worth a fuck. You can look at the clock and like 8 or 10 hours have passed, but the sleep hasn't been worth a shit. It's dreams and you're thrashing around your bed, knocking over shit. Get up tired. There's a killer out there waiting to attack something. Definitely the smartest dog I've ever had. Marty says that too. Your dog's a genius. Yeah, you're right, Simka. See, that part never bothered me. That was never part of my anxiety or depression equation. That alone stuff, like never, not part of my psyche. I don't care about that. I really don't. If I got like in a bad car wreck or something, I'd try and keep it anonymous so no one knew I was there. I know if I got a terminal diagnosis, I'd just like go off into oblivion. There's other people that like need people there and show they care and all this sort of shit. I'm not one of those. Yeah, it is. If you guys really care for me and we're good friends and you ever find out that I'm on a ventilator and I'm not doing too good and I got about 10 days to live, I want you to pool your money together. And I want you to hire an escort and see if I can get one last blow job before I kick the bucket. Yeah, Simka's right. Yeah, see, I don't care about any of that. Does that mean you're going to take up a collection, Frisky? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't like that. And that's my man. I knew I could count on you. Frisky, why don't you call Christine? Yeah, Christine, you can put your number, but after she does it, delete it. Oh, okay. There's her email. Delete that email too after you write it down, Christine. No, I don't think she has that, Simka. Yeah, you don't want to put your phone number. Well, Frisky, write that down, and then after you write it down, delete it. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. Oh, you want me to do it? Did you write it down? Here, I can do it. I got it. No, I got it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but I was able to do it. Christy, did you write it down, Frisky? Yeah, I know it. I'll take that one off, too. I'm getting a better than average signal tonight. Oh, good, thanks. Christine, if you hear a older male breathing hard in about a half hour, that's me calling. No, I didn't. I've been driving it more. I'm gonna need one, but I'm milking it out like a pussy. No, it's over there. I drove it around tonight. I hate that fucking van. I'll tell you what's weird about that van is it doesn't. You take your eyes off the road. Like me, I'm fucking around with my phone all the time, recording shit. It's the worst vehicle I could own. You take your eyes off the road for 2 seconds and you're in the other lane. Horns are blaring. It fucking sucks. And it's got this light colored dashboard and this big fucking giant windshield. And unless it's like almost all day long, the glare is so much on the dashboard that I can't film worth the fuck. I hate that goddamn thing. Delete it again? God damn it, Christine. You should be able to delete that too. You should be able to delete that too. No, you got a fucked up doctor. I'd get rid of that doctor. The best psychiatrist I ever had, he just got his license stripped from about a year ago. I don't know why. I don't really give a fuck. I can't be the gatekeeper for everybody's indiscretions. Oh, okay, I took it off. Oh, I took it off. I don't know what happened to this psychiatrist. I don't know if he went off the deep end or what, which is possible. He's a cool guy. I liked his wife, too. Helped me out, I'll tell you that. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I took it off. Oh, thanks. I'm a little disappointed in old Daisy girl snapping at Marty's wife today. It's part my fault too because I've been around this dog long enough, and if she chooses who she likes. It's so weird. She really loves Marty, big time, and she likes me a lot. But I just see other people try and do this sometimes, and I feel bad because Kelly wants to get the reaction from Daisy that Marty and I do, and that takes a while, and it may never happen. And I think she just force fed it a little bit. And Daisy's a smart dog. She knows it's not good to bite people. So I think she had a little anxiety breakdown. So she finally just snapped and then pushed her teeth on her arm. But when Daisy gets this blank stare in her eyes and like she's not reacting to your whatever you're doing, you need to just go away. No, she'll once in a while she'll want to cuddle with me and Marty, and that's not that often. I wouldn't really call it cuddling. I would, she'll come up and like spoon with you, but not too much. And I think that's usually if she's cold because I just cut her hair and I got the air conditioning on, or she wants me to itch a place where she can't get. Like I had a couple Italian greyhounds and I had some pit bulls, and those dogs would cuddle. You had a hard time getting them away from you. But Daisy's not really like that. So, Frisky, can you call Christine? No, you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, I think so. But if you're just used to dogs and like you got a bunch of cuddles, she's got a dog like that too, that fucking Stewie. That goddamn dog will bite you for looking at him. Oh, thanks, yeah. Christine Frisky will give you a call. Oh, that's all right. It's no problem. No, Stewie's a fucking little I cut him a lot of slack because I think he's got a lot of medical problems. But he's an ornery little fucker. I mean, he will bite the shit out of you for nothing. But I don't, it's not like breaking the skin or anything, but it's expectations you have. You're being nice to him and you can't figure out why he's not being nice to you. But I look at Stewie as like a neutral. He's just a fucked up dog. His owner died and then he was given up to the pound. And, Kelly's like an animal lover, and they know what her and Marty are like, so they call and it's like, look, we're going to have to euthanize this incorrigible little motherfucker unless you want to come down there. So, of course, they went down there and adopted him. He's a pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, he's meaner than hell, Stewie. But I think he just hurts. I mean, his owner died and he'd been with him forever, and then he goes to a pound. I mean, that's terrible. Stewie will go out he can't see for shit, but they didn't think he'd make it through the cataract surgery. Stewie will go out to that built-in pool in Hilton Head and walk right off the edge, sink right down to the goddamn bottom. He can't even swim. If we weren't watching him, he would drown. Yeah, he's such a baby. Like, he sleeps with them under the covers all night long. He has anxiety attacks if he's alone. He only eats certain shit. Yeah, I feel bad for Stewie. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole, that guy. I just had a big giant bug fly by my ear. Sound like a helicopter. Yeah, me too. Well, at least next spring I'm going to be into beekeeping pretty good. But not like, selling honey or any of that crap. Hey, Frederick. Yeah, we're partying big time. This is an all-night party fest. Insomniac Theater. Yeah, it's good, Simka. It's a good idea. You're smart. I don't know what your backyard situation is, but you ought to consider a ware hive, WARRE. I could come up there and set it up for you. I don't need to do anything. Let's put the bees in there and let them do their thing. All natural. Lou, you ought to get a beehive too. Yeah, Warre. Yeah, I could tell you where to get them. I could come up there and set it up. It's so easy. I think you'd really enjoy it. They got clear glass observation windows where you can just see what the bees are up to, and you're not ripping off their honey, and it's fun. Yeah, they get out. Yeah, they get out. They come and go as they please. Yep. Yeah, that's cool. You should. I think you'd like that, Dave. You're into everything. Have you tried beekeeping yet? Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting as hell. Beekeeping is fascinating. Oh, do you carry an EpiPen, Dave? You should if you don't, because if you're as allergic to them as you may be like anaphylactic shock. You get stung by a bee and it's tits up. Oh, good idea. Gotcha. Very rare. Warre. You could get stung, but it's super unlikely. Almost impossible. No, fucking EpiPens are expensive. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm not knocking this like Narcan and all this shit, for overdose and drug addicts. But, here's a bunch of people didn't fuck with drugs. They got peanut allergies, maraschino cherries, bee stings. There's quite a few things that seafood can create anaphylactic shock. And they rip these poor motherfuckers off. And if they don't have one or they can't afford it, if that happens, it's tits up. The good EpiPens are designed where you jam it right through. If you're wearing jeans or something, you jam it right through the thigh and inject it. I mean, it's not going to hit the bone or anything. It's measured. But that's just one of these fucked up conundrums that I really don't understand. As far as I'm concerned, the federal government ought to give them away. And by the way, they have an expiration date. Yeah, expensive and expire. That's what I think. Yeah. They were worried last year about running out of insulin. Oh, seriously, Simka? Yeah, people that die from that. That's no bullshit. No, it's still the best country around now, even though it's got problems. It's an adrenaline shot. That's right. Yep. I've even heard of people getting it from eating cheese. Really, Dave? Wow. Yeah, you ought to be really careful. Hey, let me tell you something about Narcan, just so you guys know. Like, I had some when I was in Detroit. I never got to use it. I would have if I had to. You can either inject it or or you can squirt it up their nose. But anyway, what'll happen sometimes? There's these companies, third-party companies out there that keep track of your prescriptions. Like all states, pretty much have a computer program that lists whatever it was you were prescribed and what medications you got from them. My point is that these third-party companies have a complete drug profile of whatever it is that you've been prescribed or along the way. So what happens sometimes is you'll get a big promotion by the feds and they'll say, well, they're going to give free Narcan at Walgreens, CVS, wherever. And then what ends up happening is, you're as a good person, you're thinking, well, geez, if I saw somebody overdose, I'd like to have some Narcan. So you go into Walgreens, like, yeah, I'd like to get some of this Narcan. Well, that's a prescription. They take all your data, they put it in the system, they give you the Narcan for free. And then you're finding out 2 years later why you can't get fucking life insurance. And the reason for that is because there's no way to differentiate in your database profile who the Narcan was for. So they kind of default to assuming that you've got an opiate problem because you went and picked up free Narcan. So I'm telling you, be careful with that. Right, don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Blue. Yeah, something to know about. Yep. Oh, how's that, Christine? Oh, you're welcome. No, I saw it too, Frederick. Good night, Christine. Sweet dreams. Nighty night. Oh, you're welcome. Good night, Pamela. Yeah, I think you're right, Simka. Yeah, recent, yep. No, she can't, Simka. She's not capable of it. Yeah, she's down there on the floor. Daisy's a smart dog. I mean, Daisy's an interesting dog. She'd be sleeping with Marty right now, but I'll tell you why she's not in there, because his wife's here. And she doesn't want to be in bed with his wife. I swear to God. So, the way my day will work, I'll stay up till 4 or 5 tonight, drinking some beers. I'll go to bed about 5, 5:30. I'll hear Marty get up at 7, go to work. His wife will head out probably around 8. And I'll just fade back into sleep till 2:30. That's my day. It's so fucking hot around here in the daytime. That's why, first of all, I'm a night person anyway. And secondly, what am I going to do in the daytime? It's 95 fucking degrees. Yeah. I don't think she does, Simka. I don't think she does. Hey, Frederick, do you know how to post a link to that fucking bullshit? I can't do it on my phone. Yeah, Daisy's an interesting dog. She'd be in there sleeping with Marty right now if his wife wasn't here. Yeah, July 22nd. I think she was asking for money for her. You can post a link to it if you want. I think she was looking for money for her birthday. Yeah, yeah, thanks. Crack, crack. I'm gonna go get my last voodoo beer.
You coming out? Come on. Hey, come on. Daisy.
All right. Yeah, crack. That's it. Yeah. No, she's not on meth. No, it's all crack. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but I doubt it. I don't think she really has a channel. I'm not really sure. Well, maybe she does. Yeah, it's Tassie Man. Tassie, last name Mann. Right. Yeah, I'm sure she's doing good. Yeah, they're terrible, dude. But sometimes what happens on YouTube, they're trying to compete with TikTok. So you'll take a short, brief video and it'll convert it into a fucking short, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah. You're staying up late today, aren't you, Simka? Yeah, those shorts are a pain in the ass. The reason YouTube does that is because, like me, I'm not eligible for short income, which I don't really give a fuck about. But here's what YouTube's doing with shorts. They're converting a video into a short, which I don't want to do. Then they run ads that they get money for, but I'm not eligible for money on them. Motherfuckers. Yeah, it's another YouTube money scam that benefits them. Yeah, Billy, yeah, I can't quite figure that guy out. Yeah, you're probably right, Rick. But I do think everybody has their best interests in mind. Oh, good, Simka. No, they posted them, Frederick. Thanks. Hey, Mark, how you doing? What are you up partying this late for? Yeah, George is cool. It's a big adjustment, though. Oh, okay, Simka. Oh, really? Wear a mask? No kidding. The cable guy today was really cool. Nighty night, Simka. Oh, no, will you go back to bed, Mark? Oh, cool. Good night, Simka. Thanks a lot. You'll stay up now? Wow. Wow. No kidding, Blue. Wow. Blue, what kind of temperature you got out there right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 72 here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I say fuck Colorado. I liked it in the old days where they got like killer snowstorms and then like nice summers, but this temperature is so out of whack now. She's in Denver, Nicole. Oh, really, Blue? Oh, yeah. Humidity down here is like 98. Oh, weird, Blue. Oh, wow, Nicole. Yeah, when I build my new place, I'm going to have an outside shower. Yeah, just so you don't fuck up the inside shower. You know, in Marty's Hilton Head house, plus down here, they got those clear shower, glass showers. They're a fucking pain in the ass. Need a goddamn chisel to get the soap off the glass. I mean, they look cool, but I don't want to fuck with that. Yeah, no, they're a pain in the fucking ass. Let me tell you, it's hard to get soap scum off those two. I mean, you gotta scrub your fucking ass off. It just doesn't rinse off like you'd think. Yeah, I'm gonna wash everything outside. You know, weather permitting. Nah, fuck that. You know, there's a squeegee in the shower here. That's probably what that fucking thing's for. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fucking pain in the ass, man. Fuck, I don't know. Nah, it's a fucking hassle. Yeah, I don't know if it would or not. I use that soap scum fucking cleaner, and even then it's hard enough. You gotta scrub like a motherfucker on that. It's like you need a goddamn Brillo pad. Yeah, no shit. That's really too much work. Fuck that. Oh, really, Nicole? Oh, yeah, I'll try that. Oh, thanks, Nicole. You guys getting sleepy? It's early for you, Frisky. Oh, really, Nicole? Yeah, these bugs are, it's a lot quieter right now. I didn't hear the coyotes out here tonight like I normally do. Beer drinking party is right. Don't like that. You think you can get down here and visit? Oh, good. Well, it's a beautiful night out here tonight. Yeah, it's overcast, so. Because I should have saw Jupiter quite a while ago. Nah, fuck it. Drive down here, man. Flight costs are cheap down to Atlanta. I wouldn't fly out of that fucking Quad Cities, though. They'll rip you off. Just come down here. I'll buy a fucking foosball table off you. Pay your way. I'll get a foosball table. Where you at, Nicole? What town you in? Yeah, fuck, man. I need to do a lot of catching up. Oh, cool, Mark. That's cool. Fuck, I wonder how long it take. I think from where you're at, I bet it'd be like, I bet from where you're at, Mark, it's like 1,600 miles, 1,500 miles, something like that. Oh, pool tables only. Yeah, dive bomb Marty. Hey, Breezy. Yeah, I know the feeling, Nicole. Oh, have you? Oh, cool. Come down here, we'll party. Oh, okay. You poor thing, Nicole. Oh, cool, Mark. Yeah, well, but I got the porch light on, and that changes things. And she's inside now. She didn't want to come out this third beer. Yeah, they're a little reluctant when they see light like this. Good, Breezy. Thank you. Yeah, she likes it here. Yeah, she loves it here. Yeah, she really does. Hey, you know, I found out today too, to clear, like, say you come into a place like this and you want to clear the property, 1,500 an acre. I mean, that's a lot to like get rid of all the trees and the stumps. Yeah, if you think about it, I mean, it's not bad when you're turning around, you're making a bunch of money, but it's not cheap either. But, you know, honestly, in my opinion, which of course is worth nothing, that's cheap. Let me tell you, when you cut down these 80-foot fucking trees and you got to dig out the stump too, and then you got to burn it or grind it or some fucking shit, it's a lot of work. When I get this fucking place built, which should be in the next 6 months, you can come down here and check this place out. You'll see what I mean. I mean, it's got its pluses and its minuses. Yeah, it's a shit ton of fucking work and a lot of expensive equipment. I mean, I got this, you know, $80,000 skid steer and this fucking $6,000 attachment, and I got to fuck around with one tree for an hour and a half to disintegrate it. Yeah, no, that's fucking a lot. That's because they were insured. Insurance is a lot for that shit. See, this place here, it's about half cleared and half not. So you can get on a four-wheeler. You know, I put the wrong fuel in that fucking thing about 3 weeks ago. It's going to be ready this week. This is half cleared, half woods. This is like a gentleman farmer's farm. This is where you drive around, fuck around. You look at all these, you know, great trees, and you through these cleared paths and trails and shit. We're actually going to make a trail around the whole perimeter with this construction equipment. Because if it's all woods, then I'm worth a fuck. These woods are so thick down here. If you just let it grow naturally, see where I live up in West Branch, like you could let it grow naturally and you could walk through there all day. It was beautiful, but it's not like that down here. There's too much shit that grows, especially poison ivy and poison oak. Yeah, the nice thing about the trees is it kind of cuts some of your expense on getting them removed, but it doesn't pay that great unless you got a bunch of good hardwoods. Pines aren't worth a fuck. They are for the paper industry. You know, you can recycle those about 4 times for the pulp. It's not like as much as you'd think, like 60, 70-year-old, 80-year-old trees. I'm already trying to buy the 300 acres next to here, which has been mostly clear cut. I told them we ought to just clear that fucking shit out and plant corn and just wait for it to go up. I mean, if you don't know anything, you think, well, yeah, I'm just going to let these beautiful trees grow. But there's a point to where a forest gets vulnerable to fire and disease and all sorts of shit. If you just let trees grow forever, you'll lose any financial benefit and you're really not getting anywhere. I mean, there's a pretty good argument for clear cutting. Yeah, that's corn, yep. Most of the corn down here is feed corn. I don't think any of the sweet corn comes from here. We have a big chicken feed producing plant a couple miles from here. And I was talking to a guy that worked there, and all that corn comes from the Midwest. None of it comes from here. They make chicken feed. They can mix 12 tons at a time. There's an old, like, you could see it was like an old corral or something around here a long time ago. And it almost looks like railroad ties around the tree. I was going to pull those out with this 450 tonight. But the grass is kind of wet. It rained all day, so I just passed. I wanted to get a little drier. Yeah, a lot of corn down here. Yeah, I buy canned corn and heat it up in the microwave. Mark, they grow much corn up there where you're at? Oh, cool. Oh, canola. Okay. Well, that'd be fun, Blue. Oh, Mexican street corn's good. Oh, cool, Blue. Oh, congratulations, Mark. Did you get what you wanted? Oh, good. Congratulations is right. Good for you. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I shut the louvers on the thing and turned the air conditioning up and put the ceiling fan on fast. You don't you're unaware of it. Oh, big time, yeah, super private. You notice you don't hear any ambient sounds other than these bugs. No sirens, no traffic, nothing. That was a final straw that made me say, try this. I'm lucky to be able to experience this day and age. This place will be just as fucked up in 50 years. Yeah, you're right. Joy now is right. Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna go to bed, brush my teeth, hit the hay, sleep till about 2:30. So Frisky, you have a good night. Blue, Mark. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Good party. All right, Blue. Thanks a lot. Frisky, have a good night too. Mark. Don't like that. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Yep. Night night, Frisky. See you, Mark. Nighty night, Frisky. Yeah, see you, Mark. Good morning.